This is the story of Peaches, a tiny deaf cat who didn't just find a home, but quietly reshaped the hearts of the people who welcomed her. Her story began in hardship. Her original owner lost her home to foreclosure and, with nowhere left to go, was forced to surrender her when she was only 1 year old. Not out of lack of love, but out of pure circumstance, the kind of life moment that leaves everyone hurting, including the animals caught in the middle. Peaches ended up at a local humane society, frightened and unsure. Around that time, the clinic she was brought to for treatment happened to be staffed by the woman who would eventually become her new mom, a quiet connection forming long before either of them realized it. Peaches came in several times for care. She had a bacterial infection that needed treatment, and with each visit, her future family found themselves more drawn to her. The moment she was healthy again and listed as available for adoption, something in her future mom's heart clicked. It wasn't loud or dramatic, just a steady feeling of, this little one belongs with us. When Peaches first came home, she hid under the bed for 2 or 3 hours, and then, just like a light warming through a window, she stepped out, looked around, and decided she was safe. From that moment forward, she bloomed. No one at the shelter realized she was deaf. Her new family figured it out about a week later when she didn't respond to voices or footsteps behind her. But Peaches learned her own language. She followed vibrations. She watched the flicker of lights when they called her from another room. She adapted with the kind of soft bravery that only animals seem to carry. It didn't take long for everyone to fall in love with her. Her purr wasn't typical. Some said she sounded like a cicada, others said a tiny dinosaur, but most agreed it was closest to a pigeon's soft cooing. A small overgrowth of tissue made her purr unique, but to her family, it was simply Peaches, their little one-of-a-kind girl. Early on, her mom noticed a tiny limp in one of her back legs. X-rays revealed that the head of her femur hadn't fully developed. It was a heavy discovery, but luckily, her mom worked with an orthopedic veterinarian who could help. Peaches had hip surgery, healed bravely, and never once stopped trusting the hands that cared for her. In every way, she was unusually friendly. She loved every person she met and even every dog she encountered at the clinic. While most cats would hiss or hide, Peaches marched right up to those dogs, trying to play with their tails or nap on their beds, as if she fully belonged there. At home, she turned into a world-class snuggler, the kind of cat who would happily sleep on your lap all day if you let her. She watched TV with the family, curled up like a warm loaf of bread, her little pigeon purr rattling the room in the softest way. And then there were her demon zoomies, that sudden burst of chaotic energy that made her tail shoot straight up like a little antenna. She'd pretend to hide behind the bed, convinced she was invisible, then leap out dramatically like she was auditioning for an action movie. When someone walked through the door, it took a couple of seconds for her to realize it. Her family joked that she was buffering, but once she recognized them, she'd meow and run right over, full of excitement and love. She knew exactly where her treats were kept. Greenies were her favorite. The moment someone touched the box, she appeared at their side like a tiny ghost, then proudly escorted them to her bowl as if she were supervising the whole operation. If you didn't know she was deaf, you'd never guess it. She lived boldly, happily, and fully, making her family feel like she'd been theirs forever. She was a mama's girl, but she tended to snuggle more with Dad because, frankly, he was warmer. And in those quiet evenings, seeing her content and safe, they often wondered how such a fragile, surrendered little cat managed to become such a powerful source of joy. And this is where her story becomes a reminder, a gentle one for anyone thinking about adoption. Animals like Peaches don't need perfection. They don't need a perfect home or a perfect life. They just need someone willing to give them a chance. Because sometimes the ones you rescue end up rescuing you right back. If you're thinking about adopting, listen to your heart, meet them, look into their eyes, let their story touch you. You might go in expecting to change an animal's life, but often it's your own life that becomes fuller, softer, and more complete.